What does life look like when you're one of the richest royals in the world? While most people dream of owning a luxury car or traveling first class once in their life, the Sultan of Brunei owns over 7,000 luxury cars, flies on a custom-designed Boeing 747 with gold-plated interiors, and lives in a palace that's bigger than the Vatican. His lifestyle is so extreme it makes the word wealth seem too small. But where does all this money come from? And more importantly, how does the Sultan actually spend it? From building a palace with 1,788 rooms to throwing birthday parties that cost tens of millions, his spending habits are as legendary as his fortune. Let's take a closer look at how Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah turns billions into some of the most jaw-dropping luxuries on earth. Who is the Sultan of Brunei? Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah is the absolute monarch of Brunei, a small, oil-rich nation on the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. He has ruled the country since 1967, making him one of the longest-reigning monarchs in the world. His family has been in power for over 600 years, and the Sultan holds full control over the government. His personal wealth is estimated to be around $30 billion, 0 cents, although some sources suggest it could be even higher. Most of his fortune comes from Brunei's massive oil and gas reserves, which are among the richest in the world. With a population of less than 500,000 people, Brunei's wealth is highly concentrated, and the Sultan gets the biggest slice. The world's largest residential palace. One of the most stunning ways the Sultan spends his money is his royal residence, the Istana Nurul Aman. This palace is the largest residential palace in the world, even bigger than Buckingham Palace or the Vatican. It has 1,788 rooms, 257 bathrooms, a banquet hall for 5,000 guests, and even a mosque that can fit 1,500 people. Built at a cost of over $1,400 million, 0 cents, the palace also includes air-conditioned stables for his polo horses, several swimming pools, and a private airport. This is not just a home, it's a city within a city, and only a few people outside his inner circle have ever seen its full interior. The car collection worth $500 million? When it comes to luxury and extravagance, the Sultan of Brunei's car collection is on another level. He owns over 7,000 vehicles, and the total value of his fleet is estimated to be more than $500 million, 0 cents. But this isn't just any car collection. It includes over 500 Rolls-Royces, around 300 Ferraris, and hundreds of Bentleys, Lamborghinis, and McLarens, all stored in massive, aircraft hangar-sized garages. Some of these vehicles are so rare and customized that they can't be found anywhere else in the world. His love for cars isn't just a hobby, it's a symbol of his unmatched wealth and passion for exclusive design. In fact, the Sultan once bought nearly half of all the Rolls-Royces sold worldwide in a single year. That's how deep his obsession with luxury vehicles goes. Many of the cars in his collection were specially made to match his personal tastes, featuring custom interiors, paint jobs, and designs that were never made for public sale. What's more shocking is that a huge number of these cars are never even driven. They just sit in his private collection like museum pieces, untouched and preserved, simply for the joy of owning them. Gold everywhere, jets, bathrooms, and even toilets. When the Sultan travels, he doesn't settle for anything less than full luxury. His personal plane is a Boeing 747 that he bought for $100 million, 0 cents, then spent another $120 million, 0 cents, renovating it. The inside features solid gold wash basins, gold-plated seatbelts, and luxury furniture covered in Italian leather. But the gold obsession doesn't stop there. Reports say that even the toilets in his private jet are made of gold. In fact, his love for gold extends into many corners of his lifestyle, from gold-trimmed furniture to gold leaf decorations in his palace. For the Sultan, gold isn't a luxury, it's a standard. Lavish parties and royal weddings. The Sultan of Brunei doesn't just spend his wealth, he celebrates it. He's famous for hosting some of the most expensive and extravagant parties the world has ever seen. On his 50th birthday in 1996, he spent a jaw-dropping $27 million, 0 cents, on a week-long celebration that left the world stunned. The highlight? A private concert by Michael Jackson, who performed exclusively for the royal family and guests, not once, but twice, reportedly earning $17 million, 0 cents for his appearances. The celebration also included luxurious banquets, gold-embossed invitations, and hundreds of international guests flying in on private jets, all paid for by the Sultan himself. And when it comes to weddings, Brunei's royal family goes all out. In 2012, the Sultan's daughter, Princess Hafizah Surul Bolkiah, married Pengiran Haji Mohammed Ruzaini in a 10-day royal wedding that was pure luxury from start to finish. The palace was lit up like a fairy tale, filled with gold decor, crystal chandeliers, and floral arrangements flown in from abroad. The bride wore gowns made by top designers, adorned in diamond-studded jewelry, while guests dined on lavish feasts served in halls fit for emperors. It wasn't just a wedding. It was a global event with world leaders and royals in attendance, and an estimated cost of tens of millions of dollars. In Brunei, even a family celebration looks like a scene straight out of a royal fantasy, a private zoo and polo fields. The Sultan is also a big fan of animals and sports. He owns a private zoo that's home to some of the world's rarest animals, including white tigers and exotic birds. Most of these animals are kept in luxurious conditions with special caretakers and climate-controlled environments. He's also a skilled polo player and even has his own polo fields within the palace grounds. His horses are kept in air-conditioned stables and are flown in from different parts of the world. These are no ordinary horses. They're highly trained and very expensive, some costing over $200,000, 0 cents each. Real estate and hotels around the world. Besides his palace in Brunei, the Sultan owns properties all over the world. These include luxury homes in London, Paris, New York, and Los Angeles. He also owns several five-star hotels through the Dorchester Collection, a group of elite hotels in cities like London, Beverly Hills, and Milan. One of his most famous properties is the Dorchester Hotel in London, which is known for hosting celebrities, world leaders, and royalty. These investments are not just for business, they're part of his personal lifestyle, and he stays in them whenever he travels. Spending on family and personal staff? The Sultan's wealth isn't just for himself. He spends generously on his family and staff. His children receive luxury cars, designer clothing, and private education at the best schools in the world. His staff includes hundreds of people, chefs, drivers, personal assistants, security guards, and even royal hairdressers. All of them live in comfort and are well paid. The Sultan believes in maintaining a royal lifestyle, not just for himself, but for those around him. It's said that many of his staff live in mini palaces within the palace grounds and receive top-class benefits. Religion, charity, and national celebrations. Despite all the luxury, the Sultan is also known for being deeply religious. He spends a significant amount of his wealth on Islamic causes, including building mosques, funding religious education, and supporting the poor. The Sultan has funded the construction of beautiful mosques all over Brunei, including the famous Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah Mosque, which features 29 golden domes. He also pays for free healthcare and education for all Brunei citizens. National celebrations like Hari Raya Aidilfitri, are grand events where the palace is open to the public and every visitor receives gifts, food, and sometimes money from the royal family. The Sultan of Brunei lives a life that few can even dream of. From gold-covered jets to the largest palace in the world, every part of his lifestyle is built on luxury, power, and tradition. While some admire his wealth, others question the need for such extreme spending. But one thing is clear: no one on earth spends their billions quite like the Sultan of Brunei. So what do you think? Is this lifestyle inspiring or too much? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy watching the lives of the ultra-rich, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more luxury stories like this one.